I started my career in digital marketing 8 years ago. And in this tenure, I have worked with clients like Prime Minister's Office, Dubai, Sky News, Arabia, Nissan Abu Dhabi, Emirates Hospitals, Itisalat, and many, many more. Some of these clients have an annual budget of $10 million and above. I have trained Google support teams all across the globe for 2.5 years. I worked on some training projects with some prestigious institutions like Amity University, Dubai, Manipal University, Astro Labs, and a lot more. I had a smooth journey overall, but when I look back, I think that some of the things could have been even better. And that's what I'm going to discuss in this video. How will I learn digital marketing if I could start over? The purpose of this video is not just to tell you what I think about my career path, but it is actually about answering a lot of questions which I get through emails and messages. People generally ask me that how should they learn digital marketing? Now, these questions generally come from people who have just started or want to pursue digital marketing as a career and want to start from the beginning. Now, if you go to, let's say, YouTube, or you go to Udemy or any other website to learn about digital marketing and search for digital marketing courses, you will come across a lot of things like Google Ads, Facebook Ads, SEO, SMM, programmatic advertising, email marketing, affiliate marketing. And it doesn't even stop here. Then there is growth marketing, performance marketing, content marketing, account-based marketing, ad tech, buy, analytics. And I don't know, some people even come up with their own terminology like drip content strategy, and I don't know what. Now, that being said, let's get started. I have divided with this roadmap in 9 different steps. The first step is avoid shortcuts and have the right mindset. Trust me, this is where most of the people who want to learn digital marketing get it wrong, because when they go to YouTube, Google, and all these resources to learn about digital marketing, they enter this rabbit hole called how to make money using digital marketing. What happens is when you're looking for these resources, you somehow end up on the flashy content which talks about how to make $100, $200 with digital marketing. You will end up on videos which talk about promises telling you to create blogs which will make you $2,000 per month. Within 5 days, you can start your Upwork gigs and whatnot. It's even funny to watch some of these videos. Now, if all this is wrong, if we have to avoid the shortcuts, what is the right mindset then? Now, I would suggest to basically research at least 5 days to 7 days on just what is marketing. Just understand what marketing is, the basics of it. You don't have to go through the academic books which they teach in MBA. Just understand the basic of marketing, probably what is a funnel in marketing. And then you have to understand why people use digital marketing. That is the most important thing. You have to just research on why do people use digital marketing. Why do companies use digital marketing? What are the benefits of digital marketing? Without anything else, just focus on these topics. And at the same time, you have to understand that this process of learning digital marketing and making a solid career out of it is going to take time, is going to take efforts. This path will have some moments where you'll be frustrated. And this is what you have to understand and expect from the beginning. Now, once you are done with that, you have a fair understanding within a few days, 2 days, 5 days, or a week, then you move to the next step, which is you have to create a blog or a website. Now, this is very important because when it comes to digital marketing, 90% of the digital marketing is focused on somehow taking people to the websites or any digital property, your YouTube channel, your Facebook page. But at the end, it is our website. Now, you cannot learn digital marketing before you understand the basic building block of the internet, which is a web now. What you have to do is you can spend a few hours on a video in order to understand how to buy a domain from GoDaddy or any other platform and how to just use a theme and create a website. Now, you can create a website as simple as mine, which is senatorvernals.com, where you create a homepage which talks about you. Just create a contact page. You try to add a form and have the basic idea. In this period, you just have to focus on this, how to make your website live. For some people, it can take a day. For some people it can take 2 days. For some people it might take even 4 days. But this is what you have to do. You don't have to understand the web development or anything like that. You just have to be able to buy a domain and create a website. Now, if you don't have money to buy a website or a domain, which doesn't cost a lot, but still you can go to resources like Google Sites. You can just create a Google site for yourself. Now, in most cases, if your friends and family have a business and they don't have a website yet, I'm sure if you just offer anyone that, okay, I'll buy a domain for you, create a website for free. You just pay for the domain. Most of the people will agree. Even if it's a small business, they'll be happy to have a website online with their business name. Now, this leads us to 2.2. Now, once you're done with the website, what you have to learn is HTML, the basics of HTML. I'm not suggesting to learn the whole HTML language because it's a world and a career in its own. But to be a solid digital marketer, from my experience, you need to be familiar with HTML. Now, even if you are a non-technical person, I don't think it's very difficult to understand the basics of HTML, which you can do from websites like W3 Schools. Now, for example, I will even link the chapters in W3 School's HTML course, which you have to go through, which shouldn't take you more than a day or two. And you have to understand the basic functionality, because later in your career, when you will come across technologies like ad tags and stuff like that, conversion tags, it will really give you an edge then. Most of the people at that point don't know what this is. In my experience, early in career, the company actually asked me to do HTML course, and later it was very beneficial for me in a lot of ways. Now, if you have made it to the end of the second point, then you have come a long way. Some people might finish it in a week or some people might take a few weeks. But trust me, you have come a long way and you have created a strong basis. So now it leads us to our third point, which is be an expert and avoid the noise. Why I'm saying avoid the noise is because this is where most of the people have faced problem. Because if they go and they try, some people tell them, okay, learn social media marketing. Facebook advertising is booming. Some people tell them, learn app marketing. Some people tell them, no, affiliate marketing is the thing you can start making money from the first day. But if you are here to learn how to actually be a strong digital marketer, where you can compete with people, where you can have a strong career, where you can even become a freelance consultant, then what you have to do is you have to avoid all this noise and become expert in one of the platform. It can be Facebook ads, but I would suggest to go with Google Ads because from my opinion, Google Ads is mother and gateway of all paid media advertising. And why I'm suggesting any of the paid media platforms is because if you understand paid media, then affiliate marketing and all those SEO and other things will be way easier for you. I'm telling you this. People might have different opinions, but I'm telling you this. So that's why you have to choose one paid media platform. I would suggest Google Ads. For example, in my case, early in my career, I worked on one platform which is DFP for 2 years. I didn't work on anything else. But I became so strong in DFP. Then later it was easy for me to learn any other platform. And I think that this is the way to go. For example, if you want to be able to be a driver who can drive any car, you just become an expert in one car, probably a Toyota, probably a Mercedes. But once you become an expert driver in driving Mercedes or Toyota, then even if I give you a Volkswagen, you just look at the switches for 5 minutes. Okay, the Viper is on the other side, the lights are on the left side, but you won't face any challenges driving a Volkswagen. But in the beginning, if you just focus on, okay, Volkswagen have the lights on left side, Mercedes have it on the right side, the parking button is on the panel, the parking button is on the steering wheel in some brand, you will be overwhelmed and you will lose the track to actually what you wanted to learn, which is driving a car. Okay, so how do we learn Google Ads? Now, to learn Google Ads, you have to start a course on Udemy. You can start a playlist on YouTube. There are numerous. I have a Google Ads playlist. Some people I know from YouTube, like Humor Taskir, he has a Google Ads playlist. You can learn from anywhere. But in this duration where you are learning Google Ads, you have to just learn Google Ads. Do not focus on anything else. Just avoid the noise. So invest some time, an hour or two. Watch the first video of 3 playlists or 3 YouTube channels you want to try. So watch their introduction video and their Google Ads playlist or the course. Whichever you like, start with it, and parallelly, go to Google free resources like Google Skill Shop and Help Center. You cannot just learn from Help Center and Google Skill Shop. But while you're doing a course or watching a playlist from someone on YouTube, parallelly, going to Google Skill Shop as well as different Google Help Center articles will be much more beneficial for you. While you're just learning Google Ads, don't feel that you're missing out on so much information. You have to always keep in mind that this is part of a bigger plan. Now, while learning Google Ads, obviously, if you watch course or any playlist, they will start with Google Ads search, then they will start with display, video, remarketing campaigns, and probably app marketing. Now, the good thing is while you're doing that, you can also create a free Google Ads account and practice the campaign. Try to implement different kinds of strategies. Try to create display campaigns, search campaigns without even making them live or using your own money. In certain cases, some of you might be able to, when you create a website for someone, you'll be able to tell them, okay, can you give me some budget? I want to run a campaign for you to get you traffic, it leads sales, whatever, and you might get an opportunity. Even if you don't get an opportunity, just try to structure campaigns, create campaigns, come up with innovative ideas, and use your Google Ads free account to create these demo campaigns. You just have to do it because even when you go for an interview, they'll ask you, okay, what have you done? You can tell them, I have worked for a client like this.